Hi folks, Steve from Martell Training Group. In today's video, I'd like to talk about the latest update from the courts, the Administrative Office of the Courts in New Jersey, on adding a handgun to your permit to carry. I have done previous videos on this topic before. We've all been getting some conflicting information on how to go about it the proper way. This information was just released this month, April 2023, from the courts in New Jersey on how to go about it. So let's get into it. So according to a new directive that just came out from the AOC, Administrative Office of the Courts in New Jersey, the courts no longer handle any kind of changes to the permit to carry orders. It all goes through your local police department now. They will amend a court order that has typographical errors or any kind of mistakes on it. But if you want to add a handgun or take away a handgun or change it in any way, they're saying apply for a new permit to carry through your police department if you want to add a handgun to your permit to carry. There is some good news about this process, and I'll talk about that at the end, and I'll give you my suggestion on what to do in the meantime. Just a little bit of background. Prior to this new law signed by Governor Murphy in December 22nd, 2022, I like to call it his anti-carry law because it pretty much bans carrying a firearm anywhere in the state, and there are legal challenges currently in place, and we're all waiting to see the outcome. But prior to this new law, most of the permits to carry issued were issued through the courts. The RPO issued for retired law enforcement have been issued through the state police. Every other permit was issued through the courts. This new law takes it away from the courts and puts it on law enforcement. So your local law enforcement agency, they receive the application, they process the application, they conduct a background. The chief makes the decision whether to approve or deny your application. The courts are out of it unless you get denied and you want to appeal it. Then, of course, it will go through Superior Court in New Jersey for the appeal. Otherwise, the courts are out of it. There were a lot of applications that were issued by the courts and a lot that are still pending. The pending ones are still going to be issued by the courts. The problem with the applications and the permits to carry issued by the courts is some of them have restrictions, some of them don't. Some judges have told permit to carry holders, you can carry anything you legally own now. Other judges have said if you want to add a handgun, you have to submit the paperwork showing proof of qualification, and the court will amend the order. People were getting conflicting instructions on what to do. Even chiefs of police departments were telling people different things. There was a lot of confusion. With this new directive that was sent out April this month, and I'll put links to these directives. You can look them up yourself. You can copy them. They're only 1 or 2 pages each. The courts are saying you must apply for a new permit to carry through your local law enforcement agency if you want to add a handgun to your carry permit, or permit to carry as it's known in New Jersey. Now, there's good news, and I'm going to get to that. With this new law that was signed, it states that the state police, the New Jersey State Police, will establish a training curriculum and requirements, qualification requirements for the permits to carry that people apply for, also for safe handling and storage. We are all waiting for the state police to say what those requirements are. All the ranges and instructors, firearms instructors, everybody's waiting. So whether they put something out on their website or whether they just reach out to the 550 police departments in the state, we don't know what's going to happen, but the state police are in charge of it now. The good news is they will make a statement, I'm sure, and say, yes, you need to qualify with every handgun you wish to carry, or you only need to qualify with the same type, and then you can carry that type. So for example, if that's the case, you qualify with one semi-automatic. That means you can carry any semi-automatic you legally own. So those are the 2 ways it can go. Everyone's waiting to hear what that's going to be. Good news is that in 2 years, when your permit to carry is up and you reapply, it's going to be issued by your police department. By then, hopefully before, your police department will know what the requirement for adding a handgun is. Do you have to qualify with the new handgun, or is it, if it's the same type, are you okay? So that is the good news, folks. In the meantime, my recommendation to you is qualify with every handgun you wish to carry. So if your police department tells you, you can just carry whatever you legally own, this is still kind of up in the air. We've gotten conflicting reports. And now that the courts have issued this directive to police departments and the public saying, if you want to add a handgun, you need to apply for a new permit to carry through your local law enforcement. Now they've issued this directive. So to me, the safe bet is to qualify. And you know what? It's not a big deal. So here's the thing. Will it cost you a little extra money? Yes, you'll have to buy rounds. You may have to pay an instructor to qualify you with that additional firearm. Maybe you won't. If you paid them for a course you've taken and you've already paid them money, maybe they'll let you add it. You meet them at the range one day and they'll do it for little or no money. You know, that's going to be an individual instructor choice. So you're just going to have to shop around or look around or ask around, but it doesn't hurt to shoot the gun that you're going to be carrying. It doesn't hurt to qualify. It's another piece of paper saying, yes, I was at a range with this, and yes, an instructor said I've met the requirements with this firearm. It doesn't hurt, folks. Since this directive was issued this month, I don't know how any police departments can still say, you can carry anything you legally own, because clearly from the court's point of view, you need to get a new permit to carry. That's what I would recommend you do. Hopefully when you have to renew in 2 years, we will have definitive instructions on how to add handguns to our permits to carry. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with anyone else you think might benefit from this updated information on these permit to carry issues in New Jersey. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already, and if you do, hit that notification bell so you'll know when we release new videos. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe.